right, Marie, why are we here?
You guys are here today just because you're going to see and follow what CrossFit is all about. CrossFit is a new way of working out. It's getting a lot of attention. It's getting good attention. It's getting negative attention. And we're going to show you just how great it can be.
Okay. So is this your first time coming to this gym?
I've been coming to this gym now for probably 5 weeks. About 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I committed to do something to actually be more toward the competitive side. Before that, I was taking the classes here. And it's a different way of working out than what I'm used to. It's a challenge. Some of them is timed, some of them is strength, but it just varies from day to day. You never know what you're going to get.
Okay. And who's your friend today?
This is my friend Rachel. I brought friend Rachel with me. Rachel is a figure competitor, just like I am. And she wants a different challenge. And since this is my different challenge outside the gym, I brought Rachel with me, and she's going to try this.
Okay, so Rachel, this is your first time then, right?
This is my first time.
So what are you expecting today?
To get my ass kicked. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right.
In a new way.
Good stuff.
My name is Stephen Flam. This is Cincinnati Strength and Conditioning. We're a general strength and conditioning facility, but also a CrossFit affiliate. Got into CrossFit the same way a lot of people who are in the community got into it. I've been competitive in high school sports and sports growing up. College wasn't good enough to advance to play in college. Started lifting weights, kind of in the bodybuilding style. Didn't get all the results that you kind of want to get out of that, but also there wasn't a competitive outlet within that style of training. There are at this stage a lot of different variations of CrossFit. So there are about 4,000 affiliates around the world. Each one of them is run independently and there's not any oversight. So each one's left to do what they want to do. So when you say you're doing CrossFit, I don't really know what that means because if you look around at the 4,000 different affiliates, you're going to see 4,000 different variations of training and programming. So they're all drastically different. Within all of that, though, and from kind of a top-down look from CrossFit headquarters, there's the sport of CrossFit, and then there is CrossFit for people who are here for general health.
What did you just tell me?
I have to row 5,000 meter on the rower. For some reason, the rower is extremely intimidating. It's very hard to know. When you've never done things like this and you're not into it, it's very hard to know how to pace yourself. And I'm scared shitless.
So we look at it as those two things, and they're separate. So the sport of CrossFit has grown over the last, I think this was, in the spring was the 6th games, and it's turned into a legitimate sport. It's on ESPN. There's $1 million prize purse. People train year-round for this. It's the competitive sport of working out, which sounds kind of strange, but that's basically what it is. And I compare it to strongman in the sense that those guys they're working out. They're testing themselves on strength and conditioning and a lot of things in between. CrossFit as a sport is much more broad than that. So you might have max effort Olympic lifting and powerlifting events, and then on the same day, later in that day, you might have a 2-hour endurance-based event. So you can't just be strong to win in a CrossFit event or a competition. You have to be balanced across a lot of different domains. You have to have that broad work capacity. But that is a sport now, and that is different than training to be in good shape or the general goals of being fit, to be healthy. And the training that's required for the sport of CrossFit drastically differs from what it takes to be in decent all-around healthy shape.
You look fabulous.
That was nice.
How long did the entire workout take?
15, almost 16. From the run, the back, and that stuff, and the run. And I felt like I was was gonna barf.
How you doing, Marie?
Well,
How are you doing?
I got more than half left. It still sucks.
We individualize things as much as possible. So on any given day in here, you will have, or we might see 60 to 70 people come through the door. And there are 10 to 15 different training programs that are going on through those 60 to 70 people who come in. So about half of the clients that we have here are here for general health purposes. They follow training in a group class setting. And then the other half is either treating CrossFit as a sport, which requires different training as well. Sometimes in small groups, and then other times things are individualized to kind of pick on some weaknesses and make sure people are prepared for competition. And then we also have clients who are on individualized programming and doing personal training with our trainers who don't have competitive CrossFit goals, who just want some specific goals reached that may not be addressed in the general class setting. So we try to line up the programming and the training with whatever each client's goal is, regardless of what that looks like.
Alrighty. So Rachel, how was your first CrossFit?
It was good. It was very good. It was hard. I didn't throw up, so I'm happy about that.
She didn't dance, which means she got challenged.
Yes.
Marie, what did you do today?
I did practice my snatch, squat, snatches. I'm so new at this, I don't even know the proper names. It's an Olympic lift. It's extremely challenging for me. While I know that I might have the strength to do it, the technique are scary. I don't know why. I also rode 5,000 meter on time. My time was 20:48. No idea if that's good or bad, but I think it was all I got.
Rachel, you think you're going to do this again?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good
I
stuff.
need to build up my endurance, so this is the kind of thing, exactly the kind of thing I keep doing.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.